Now, repeat after me. Ineffable. 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 Meaning. Ineffable means too great or extreme to be expressed in words. In a sentence, the beauty of the sunset over the mountains was simply ineffable. Synonyms: indescribable, sublime. Antonyms: definable, expressible. Part of speech. Ineffable is an adjective.
Ambiguity. Now repeat after me. Ambiguity. 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 Meaning. Ambiguity is the quality of being unclear or having more than one possible meaning, making something open to interpretation. In a sentence, the lawyer's statement was full of ambiguity, leaving everyone confused. Here, ambiguity refers to the unclear nature of the statement. Let's try another example. The poem's ambiguity allows readers to interpret it in many different ways. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using ambiguity. Some related terms for ambiguity are vagueness, lack of clarity or precision, uncertainty, doubt or lack of clarity. Antonyms. The opposite of ambiguity would be clarity, clear and precise meaning, certainty, being sure or definite. Part of speech. Ambiguity is a noun referring to the quality of being unclear or having multiple interpretations. Resilience. Now repeat after me. Resilience. 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 Meaning, resilience is the ability to recover quickly from difficulties or setbacks. It also refers to the capacity to adapt and bounce back from challenges, whether physical, emotional, or mental. In a sentence, her resilience after losing the competition inspired everyone around her. Here, resilience refers to her ability to recover and stay strong despite the setback. Let's try another example. The city showed incredible resilience in rebuilding after the devastating earthquake. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using resilience. Synonyms. Some related terms for resilience are toughness, the strength to withstand adversity; perseverance, steady persistence in the face of difficulties. Antonyms. The opposite of resilience would be fragility, the quality of being easily damaged or broken; vulnerability, being susceptible to harm or failure. Resilience is a noun referring to the ability to recover quickly or adapt in the face of adversity. Obfuscation. Now, repeat after me. Obfuscation. Meaning. Obfuscation means the act of making something unclear or difficult to understand, often intentionally. The lawyer's use of complex jargon led to the obfuscation of the contract's true meaning. Now it's your turn. Can you use obfuscation in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms: confusion, ambiguity. Antonyms: clarity, transparency. Part of speech. Obfuscation is a noun.
Now, repeat after me. Trepidation. 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 Meaning. Trepidation means a feeling of fear or anxiety about something that may happen. In a sentence, she felt a sense of trepidation before stepping onto the stage for her speech. Now it's your turn. Can you use trepidation in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms: anxiety, dread. Antonyms: confidence, calm. Part of speech. Trepidation is a noun.
Serendipity. Now, repeat after me. Serendipity. 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 Meaning, serendipity is the occurrence of something wonderful or beneficial happening by chance or unexpectedly, often described as a happy accident. In a sentence, finding my lost wallet on the street was pure serendipity. Here, serendipity refers to the unexpected and fortunate event of recovering the wallet. Let's try another example. It was serendipity that she met her old friend at the airport after so many years. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using serendipity. Synonyms. Some related terms for serendipity are chance, a random occurrence; fortune, unexpected good luck. Antonyms. The opposite of serendipity would be misfortune, bad luck, or an unlucky event; tragedy, a deeply unfortunate or sad event. Part of speech. Serendipity is a noun referring to the occurrence of unexpected and fortunate events.
Now, repeat after me. Incisive. 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 Meaning. Incisive means clear and sharp, often referring to someone's thought, expression, or analysis that is direct and effective. In a sentence, her incisive comments during the meeting clarified the team's direction. Now it's your turn. Can you use incisive in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms: sharp, penetrating. Antonyms: vague, weak. Part of speech. Incisive is an adjective.
Itinerary. Now repeat after me. Itinerary. Itinerary. Meaning: an itinerary is a detailed plan or schedule of a journey, including the places to visit and the times for each activity. In a sentence, the travel agent prepared a comprehensive itinerary for their vacation to Europe. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using itinerary. Synonyms: schedule, agenda. Antonyms: spontaneity, disorganization. Part of speech: itinerary is a noun, referring to a planned schedule for a trip or journey.
Now, repeat after me. Conundrum. Conundrum. Meaning: conundrum means a confusing or difficult problem or question. In a sentence: deciding between two great job offers was quite the conundrum. Now it's your turn. Can you use conundrum in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms: dilemma, puzzle. Antonyms: solution, clarity. Part of speech. Conundrum is a noun. Now, repeat after me. Ebullient. 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 Meaning: ebullient means full of energy, enthusiasm, and cheerfulness. In a sentence: her ebullient personality made her the life of every party. Now it's your turn. Can you use ebullient in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms: exuberant, cheerful. Antonyms: depressed, subdued. Part of speech. Ebullient is an adjective.
Now repeat after me. Propitious, propitious, propitious. Meaning: propitious means indicating a good chance of success or being favorable. In a sentence: the sunny weather was a propitious sign for the outdoor wedding. Now it's your turn. Can you use propitious in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms: favorable, auspicious. Antonyms: unfavorable, ominous. Part of speech. Propitious is an adjective. Now, repeat after me. Altruistic, altruistic, altruistic. Meaning: altruistic means being selfless and showing concern for the well-being of others, often putting their needs above your own. In a sentence: her altruistic nature led her to spend her weekends volunteering at the local shelter. Synonyms: selfless, compassionate. Antonyms: selfish, greedy. Part of speech. Altruistic is an adjective.
Now ancillary. Now repeat after me. Ancillary. Welcome to English Dictionary Infinity, where we help you perfect your pronunciation and expand your vocabulary, one word at a time. Meaning: ancillary refers to something that provides support or adds value to a primary function, often in a secondary or supplementary role. Ancillary services or items aren't the main focus, but are essential in assisting or enhancing the primary purpose. This term is frequently used in business, healthcare, and technology to describe supportive elements that improve overall operations. Think of it like this: ancillary means extra but helpful, like support staff in a company or side services that aid a primary function. In a sentence, the hospital offers ancillary services like physical therapy to support patient recovery. Here, ancillary refers to additional services that assist in healthcare. Let's try another example. Ancillary staff, like assistants and technicians, play a crucial role in running the organization smoothly. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using ancillary. Synonyms. Some related terms for ancillary are adding to or completing something. Auxiliary, providing additional support. Antonyms. The opposite of ancillary would be primary, the main or core part of something. Principal, main or of the greatest importance. Part of speech. Ancillary is an adjective describing something that is secondary or supportive in nature.
Now, repeat after me. Seraphic, seraphic, Seraphic. Meaning. Seraphic means angelic, blissful, or resembling a seraph, which is a heavenly being. In a sentence, her seraphic smile lit up the room and brought everyone peace. Now it's your turn. Can you use seraphic in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms: angelic, divine. Antonyms: demonic, sinister. Part of speech. Seraphic is an adjective.
Now, repeat after me. Reticent. 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 Meaning. Reticent means being reserved or not revealing one's thoughts or feelings easily. In a sentence, she was reticent about sharing her plans for the future. Now it's your turn. Can you use a reticent in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms: reserved, quiet. Antonyms: outspoken, communicative. Part of speech. Reticent is an adjective.
Now, repeat after me. Accomplishment. 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 Meaning. Accomplishment means something that has been successfully completed or achieved, often with effort or skill. In a sentence, publishing her first book was a significant accomplishment in her career. Synonyms: achievement, success. Antonyms: failure, setback. Part of speech. Accomplishment is a noun.
Tenacity. Now repeat after me. Tenacity. 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 Meaning, tenacity is the quality of being determined and persistent, never giving up even in difficult situations. In a sentence, her tenacity to achieve her dreams inspired everyone around her. Here, tenacity refers to her strong determination and persistence. Let's try another example. The team's tenacity helped them win the match despite the tough competition. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using tenacity. Some related terms for tenacity are determination, a strong resolve to achieve something; persistence, continued effort despite challenges; antonyms, the opposite of tenacity would be weakness, lack of determination or strength; surrender, giving up easily. Part of speech. Tenacity is a noun referring to the quality of being persistent and determined.
Antipathy. Now, repeat after me. Antipathy. 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 Antipathy is a strong feeling of dislike or opposition towards someone or something. It goes beyond simple dislike and often involves a deep-seated aversion. In a sentence, she felt a strong antipathy toward dishonest behavior. Here, antipathy refers to her intense dislike for dishonesty. Let's try another example. There was clear antipathy between the two rivals who rarely spoke to each other. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using antipathy. Synonyms. Some related terms for antipathy are aversion, a strong feeling of dislike or unwillingness; hostility, aggressive or unfriendly feelings towards someone or something. Antonyms. The opposite of antipathy would be affinity, a natural liking or attraction towards something. Sympathy, feelings of understanding and compassion toward others. Part of speech. Antipathy is a noun referring to a deep dislike or aversion.
Now, repeat after me. Parsimonious. 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 Meaning. Parsimonious means being very unwilling to spend money or use resources, excessively frugal or stingy. In a sentence, the parsimonious landlord refused to fix the broken heating system to save money. Now it's your turn. Can you use parsimonious in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms: stingy, frugal. Antonyms: generous, lavish. Part of speech. Parsimonious is an adjective.
Traduce. Now repeat after me. Traduce. Traduce. Meaning, traduce means to speak badly or falsely about someone in order to damage their reputation. In a sentence, the journalist refused to traduce the politician without evidence. Now it's your turn. Can you use traduce in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms: slander, defame. Antonyms: praise, honor. Traduce is a verb.
Now, repeat after me, iridescent. 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 Meaning. Iridescent means showing luminous colors that seem to change when seen from different angles. In a sentence. The soap bubble shimmered with an iridescent glow in the sunlight. Now it's your turn. Can you use iridescent in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms. Shimmering. Lustrous. Antonyms. Dull. Opaque. Part of speech. Iridescent is an adjective.
Now repeat after me. Resolute. 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 Meaning. Resolute means being determined or unwavering in purpose or belief. In a sentence. Despite the challenges, she remained resolute in achieving her goals. Now it's your turn. Can you use resolute in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms. Determined. Unyielding. Antonyms. Hesitant. Indecisive. Part of speech. Resolute is an adjective.
Exquisite. Now repeat after me. Exquisite. 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 Meaning. Exquisite describes something that is extremely beautiful, delicate, or of the highest quality. In a sentence, the artist's painting was so exquisite that everyone admired its intricate details. Here, exquisite refers to the painting's exceptional beauty and craftsmanship. Let's try another example. She wore an exquisite dress to the gala that caught everyone's attention. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using exquisite. Synonyms: elegant, refined. Antonyms: crude, ordinary. Part of speech. Exquisite is an adjective describing something extremely beautiful or of exceptional quality.
Now, repeat after me. Pernicious. Pernicious. Meaning. Pernicious means causing great harm or damage, often in a subtle or gradual way. In a sentence. The pernicious effects of pollution are evident in the declining health of marine life. Now it's your turn. Can you use pernicious in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms. Harmful. Destructive. Antonyms. Beneficial. Harmless. Part of speech. Pernicious is an adjective. Now repeat after me. Voracious. 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 Meaning. Voracious means having a very eager approach to an activity, or a great appetite, especially for food or knowledge. In a sentence. She is a voracious reader who finishes a book every week. Now it's your turn. Can you use voracious in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms. Ravenous. Insatiable. Antonyms. Satiated. Indifferent. Part of speech. Voracious is an adjective. Now, repeat after me. Triumph. 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 Meaning. Triumph means a great victory, success, or achievement. In a sentence. Winning the championship was a major triumph for the team. Now it's your turn. Can you use triumph in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms. Victory. Achievement. Antonyms. Failure. Defeat. Part of speech. Triumph is a noun.
Repeat after me. Nostalgia. 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 Meaning. Nostalgia is a sentimental longing or affection for the past, often for a happy memory or experience. In a sentence, looking through old photo albums filled her with nostalgia for her childhood days. Here, nostalgia refers to her fond memories of the past. Let's try another example. The classic songs on the radio brought a wave of nostalgia to everyone in the room. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using nostalgia. Synonyms. Some related terms for nostalgia are sentimentality, excessive tenderness or affection for the past, reminiscence, the act of recalling past experiences. Antonyms. The opposite of nostalgia would be indifference, lack of interest or feeling toward the past, forgetfulness, the inability to remember or care about past events. Part of speech. Nostalgia is a noun referring to a longing or wistful affection for the past.
Now, repeat after me. Obscure. 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 Meaning. Obscure means not well known or difficult to understand. In a sentence. The book's meaning was so obscure that few readers fully grasped its message. Synonyms. Vague. Unclear. Antonyms. clear, obvious. Part of speech. Obscure is an adjective.
Mesmerize. Now, repeat after me. Mesmerize. 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 Welcome to English Dictionary Infinity, where we help you perfect your pronunciation and expand your vocabulary one word at a time. Meaning. To mesmerize means to capture someone's full attention in such a way that they are completely absorbed by what they are seeing or experiencing. It's like being under a spell where everything else fades away. Think of it like this: when something mesmerizes you, it's so fascinating that you can't look away. For example, have you ever watched a sunset so beautiful that you couldn't stop staring? That feeling, being so captivated, is exactly what it means to be mesmerized. In a sentence, the magician's performance was so captivating, it mesmerized the entire audience. Notice how the audience is completely focused, almost as if they've been hypnotized. Let's try another example. The way the dancer moved across the stage was so graceful, it mesmerized everyone watching. Now let's talk about words that mean the same thing. Some synonyms of mesmerize are fascinate, when something holds your interest intensely, like when something feels magical or charming. Captivate, when you're attracted or absorbed by something. Hypnotize, this is when you're so focused you almost feel like you're in a trance. These words are all about drawing someone's attention completely, just like mesmerize. Antonyms. The opposite of mesmerize would be words like repel, when something pushes you away or makes you lose interest. Bore, when something doesn't interest you at all. So where mesmerize pulls you in, these words push you away. Part of speech, mesmerize, is a verb, which means it's an action. It describes what someone or something is doing, captivating someone's attention. Catastrophe. Now repeat after me. Catastrophe. Catastrophe. Welcome to English Dictionary Infinity, where we help you perfect your pronunciation and expand your vocabulary one word at a time. Meaning. A catastrophe is a sudden and severe disaster or event that causes great damage, destruction, or distress. It can refer to natural disasters like earthquakes or hurricanes, as well as large-scale accidents or failures in systems. Catastrophe can also be used figuratively to describe any event with negative and far-reaching consequences. Think of it like this. A catastrophe is an unexpected, devastating event that disrupts everything in its path. In a sentence, the earthquake was a catastrophe that left thousands of people homeless. Here, catastrophe refers to the natural disaster and its destructive impact. Let's try another example. The project turned into a catastrophe when all the equipment failed on launch day. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using catastrophe. Synonyms. Some related terms for catastrophe are disaster, a sudden damaging event; calamity, a large-scale tragedy with serious consequences. Antonyms. The opposite of catastrophe would be success, a positive outcome, the opposite of failure or disaster. Triumph, a great victory or achievement rather than a destructive event. Part of speech. Catastrophe is a noun referring to a large-scale disaster or failure. Now, repeat after me. Straggle, straggle, straggle. Meaning. To straggle means to move slowly or fall behind, often separating from a group or the main path. It can describe someone who's struggling to keep up or wandering off course. In a sentence, a few hikers began to straggle behind as the path became steeper. Here, straggle refers to falling behind the main group. Let's try another example. She watched her dog straggle along the trail, stopping to sniff every flower. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence. Synonyms. Some related terms for straggle are lag, to fall behind in movement or progress; wander, to move away from the main path or group without direction; Antonyms. The opposite of straggle would be keep up, to stay with the group or maintain the same pace, to be at the front or move ahead of others. Part of speech. Straggle is a verb, referring to the act of falling behind or moving off course.
Flabbergasted. Now repeat after me. Flabbergasted. 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 Meaning flabbergasted means being extremely surprised or shocked, often to the point of being speechless. In a sentence, he was flabbergasted when he found out he had won the lottery. Here, flabbergasted refers to his overwhelming surprise. Let's try another example. She was flabbergasted by the incredible artwork at the gallery. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using flabbergasted. Synonyms. Some related terms for flabbergasted are astonished, extremely surprised, dumbfounded, unable to speak due to shock. Antonyms. The opposite of flabbergasted would be unfazed, not surprised or affected, calm, not feeling or showing surprise. Part of speech. Flabbergasted is an adjective describing someone who is extremely surprised or shocked.
Anomaly. Now, repeat after me. Anomaly, anomaly, anomaly. Meaning. An anomaly is something unusual, unexpected, or out of the ordinary. Something that doesn't follow the usual pattern or behavior. Anomalies are often rare events in nature, data, or situations that stand out because they don't fit the norm. In a sentence, the scientist noticed an anomaly in the data suggesting something unusual was happening. Here, anomaly refers to a surprising result that didn't fit the usual pattern. Let's try another example. Her perfect score on the difficult test was an anomaly. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using anomaly. Synonyms. Some related terms for anomaly are irregularity, something that's from the usual or expected pattern. Abnormality, an unusual or unexpected condition or event. Antonyms. The opposite of anomaly would be norm, the standard or expected pattern. Usual, something that occurs regularly or predictably. Part of speech. Anomaly is a noun referring to something unexpected or out of the ordinary. Hamper. Now repeat after me. Hamper. 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 Welcome to English Dictionary Infinity, where we help you perfect your pronunciation and expand your vocabulary, one word at a time. To hamper means to obstruct or interfere with the progress of something, making it more difficult to achieve a goal. For example, when something hampers your efforts, it slows you down or makes it harder to succeed. In a sentence, heavy rain hampered the construction work, delaying the project. Here, the rain made it difficult to continue working on the construction. Another example, her lack of experience hampered her ability to complete the task efficiently. Synonyms. Some words similar to hamper are hinder, to create obstacles that slow down progress, obstruct, to block or interfere with something, delay or prevent progress by causing difficulties. Antonyms. The opposite of hamper would be words like aid, to help or support progress, facilitate, to make something easier or help it move forward, assist, to give help in achieving something. Part of speech. Hamper is a verb, meaning it describes the action of obstructing or interfering with progress.
Now, repeat after me. Trepidation. 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 Meaning. Trepidation means a feeling of fear or anxiety about something that may happen. In a sentence, she felt a sense of trepidation before stepping onto the stage for her speech. Now it's your turn. Can you use trepidation in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms. Anxiety. Dread. Antonyms. Confidence. Calm. Part of speech. Trepidation is a noun. Now, repeat after me. Tangible. 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 Meaning. Tangible means something that can be touched, felt, or perceived physically. It can also mean something clear and definite. In a sentence, the excitement in the room was almost tangible as the results were announced. Now it's your turn. Can you use tangible in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms: palpable, concrete. Antonyms: intangible, abstract. Part of speech. Tangible is an adjective.
Now repeat after me. Narrative, narrative, narrative. Welcome to English Dictionary Infinity, where we help you perfect your pronunciation and expand your vocabulary, one word at a time. Meaning: a narrative is a story or account of events, experiences, or the telling of a series of connected events. It can be fictional or non-fictional and is used to convey a particular message, perspective, or plot. Narratives are often used in books, movies, articles, and conversations to give structure to a story or to explain a sequence of events. Think of it like this. A narrative is like a roadmap that guides you through the story, helping you understand what happened, why, and how everything connects. In a sentence, the novel's narrative shifts between two timelines, creating a complex and engaging story. Here, narrative refers to the way the story is told in the novel. Let's try another example. The documentary presents a compelling narrative about the effects of climate change on small communities. Synonyms. Some related terms for narrative are storyline, the sequence of events that make up a story. Tale, a story, especially one that is imaginative or recounts events. Antonyms. The opposite of narrative would be disjointed account, a series of events or details presented without a clear connection. Fragment, a piece of a story or description without a complete structure. Part of speech. Narrative is a noun referring to the structured account or story of events and experiences. Now repeat after me. Chameleon. 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 Meaning: a chameleon is a type of lizard known for its ability to change the color of its skin to blend into its surroundings. This unique trait helps it camouflage and adapt to different environments. The word chameleon can also be used metaphorically to describe someone who easily adapts or changes their behavior to fit in with different situations or people. In a sentence, the chameleon shifted to a bright green color as it climbed onto the leafy branch. Here, chameleon refers to the lizard that can change color. Let's try another example. She was a social chameleon, adjusting her personality depending on who she was with. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using chameleon. Synonyms. Some related terms for chameleon are reptile, a cold-blooded animal with scales. Shapeshifter, someone or something that changes form or appearance, used metaphorically. Antonyms. The opposite of chameleon would be constant, something that does not change. Fixed, unable to adapt or change. Part of speech. Chameleon is a noun referring to the lizard known for its color-changing ability, or, metaphorically, a person who adapts easily. Doomsday. Now, repeat after me. Doomsday. 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 Welcome to English Dictionary Infinity, where we help you perfect your pronunciation and expand your vocabulary one word at a time. Meaning. Doomsday refers to a hypothetical day when a great catastrophe or the end of the world will occur. It's often used in the context of apocalyptic events or scenarios where humanity faces total destruction. Doomsday can also be used figuratively to describe any situation or moment that feels like a disaster or the worst possible outcome. Think of it like this. Doomsday is the ultimate disaster day, whether it's the actual end of the world or just a moment when things feel like they couldn't get any worse. In a sentence, some people prepare for doomsday by stockpiling supplies in case of a global disaster. Here, doomsday refers to a catastrophic event or end of the world scenario. Let's try another example. His presentation was due and it felt like doomsday was coming because he wasn't ready. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using doomsday. Synonyms. Some related terms for doomsday are apocalypse, a catastrophic event leading to massive destruction. Judgment Day, a religious or figurative term for a time of reckoning or disaster. Antonyms. The opposite of doomsday would be salvation, a moment of rescue or saving from disaster. Hope, a sense of optimism or a better future in place of impending disaster. Part of speech. Doomsday is a noun referring to a day of great disaster or the end of the world. Klaxon. Now repeat after me. Klaxon, klaxon, klaxon. Meaning. A klaxon is a loud electric horn often used as a warning signal, commonly on vehicles or in factories to alert people of danger. In a sentence, the sound of the klaxon warned everyone to evacuate the building immediately. Here, klaxon refers to a loud horn used to signal an emergency. Let's try another example. The ship's klaxon blared as it approached the dock, alerting workers of its arrival. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using klaxon. Synonyms. Some related terms for klaxon are siren, a loud sound used as a warning. Horn, a device that produces a loud noise, typically on vehicles. Antonyms. The opposite of klaxon would be silence, the absence of sound. Soft chime, a gentle, quiet sound. Part of speech. Klaxon is a noun, referring to a loud warning horn.
Ephemeral. Now repeat after me. Ephemeral. 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 Meaning. Ephemeral describes something that lasts for a very short time or is fleeting. In a sentence, the beauty of the sunrise was ephemeral, disappearing within moments. Here, ephemeral refers to the brief and fleeting nature of the sunrise. Let's try another example. Her happiness was ephemeral, fading as quickly as it came. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using ephemeral. Synonyms, temporary, transient. Antonyms, permanent, eternal. Part of speech, ephemeral is an adjective describing something short-lived or temporary. Jubilance. Now repeat after me. Jubilance. Jubilance. Meaning. Jubilance means a feeling of great happiness and triumph. In a sentence, the crowd erupted in jubilance as their team scored the winning goal. Now it's your turn. Can you use jubilance in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms, joyfulness, exuberance. Antonyms, sadness, disappointment. Jubilance is a noun.
Meaning. Allude means to indirectly refer to something or someone. Elude means to evade or escape from something, often in a skillful way. In a intelligent sentence, the speaker alluded to a famous poem during her presentation. Here, alluded means made an indirect reference. The thief managed to elude the police by hiding in an alley. Here, elude means to escape skillfully. Quick tip: use elude for indirect references, and elude for escaping or avoiding.
Chaise. Now repeat after me. Chaise. Chaise. Welcome to English Dictionary Infinity, where we help you perfect your pronunciation and expand your vocabulary one word at a time. Meaning, a chaise, short for chaise longue, is a type of long chair designed for reclining, allowing you to stretch out your legs. It's often associated with comfort and relaxation, and you'll commonly find it in living rooms, by pools, or even on patios. In French, chaise longue literally means long chair. Think of it like this. A chaise is like a cross between a chair and a lounge, perfect for relaxing with your feet up. In a sentence, she settled into the chaise by the pool, ready to enjoy her afternoon in the sun. Here, chaise refers to the reclining chair by the pool. Let's try another example. The living room's chaise provides the perfect spot to stretch out and read a book. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using chaise. Synonyms. Some related terms for chaise are lounge chair, a reclining chair meant for relaxation. Daybed, a type of sofa or bed used for lounging during the day. Antonyms. The opposite of chaise would be regular chair, a chair designed for sitting upright, not for reclining. Stool, a backless seat for sitting, without the option to recline. Part of speech, chaise is a noun, referring to a long, reclining chair for relaxation. A bore. Now repeat after me. Abhor. Welcome to English Dictionary Infinity, where we help you perfect your pronunciation and expand your vocabulary, one word at a time. Meaning, to abhor means to feel an intense dislike or hatred for something, often with a sense of disgust. It's a strong term used to describe feelings that go beyond simple dislike, involving a deep repulsion or loathing. People often use abhor to describe things they find morally or personally offensive. Think of it like this. To abhor something is to want to avoid it completely because it really bothers you. In a sentence, she abhors dishonesty and values honesty above everything else. Here, abhors means she has a strong hatred for dishonesty. Let's try another example. Many people abhor violence and wish for peaceful solutions instead. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using abhor. Synonyms. Some related terms for abhor are detest, to strongly dislike or loathe something. Despise, to regard with contempt or deep repulsion. Antonyms. The opposite of abhor would be admire, to feel respect or appreciation for something. Love, a strong positive feeling or affection towards someone or something. Part of speech. Abhor is a verb referring to the act of feeling intense dislike or hatred.
Now, repeat after me. Ambidextrous. 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 Meaning. Ambidextrous means being able to use both the right and left hand equally well. In a sentence. Being ambidextrous allowed her to write with one hand while sketching with the other. Now it's your turn. Can you use ambidextrous in a sentence? Comment below with your example. Synonyms. Versatile. Skillful. Antonyms. One-handed. Unskilled. Part of speech. Ambidextrous is an adjective.
Meaning, complaisant means being willing to please others or agree to their requests, overly obliging. Complacent means being self-satisfied or showing a lack of concern, often in a way that leads to trouble. In a sentence, her complacent nature made her agree to everyone's demands without hesitation. Here, complacent refers to being overly willing to please. Despite the team's poor performance, he remained complacent and did not strive for improvement. Here, complacent refers to being self-satisfied and unconcerned. Quick tip: use complacent for a willingness to please, and complacent for self-satisfaction and carelessness.
Ponder. Now repeat after me. Ponder. 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 Welcome to English Dictionary Infinity, where we help you perfect your pronunciation and expand your vocabulary one word at a time. Meaning, to ponder means to think about something carefully, especially for a long time before making a decision or coming to a conclusion. For example, when you ponder a decision, you are taking time to weigh all the options and consider the consequences. In a sentence, she sat quietly by the window, pondering what she should do next. This means she was thinking deeply before making her decision. Another example, before responding, he took a moment to ponder the meaning of the question. Synonyms. Here are some words similar to ponder. Consider, to think carefully about something. Contemplate, to think deeply for an extended time. Reflect, to think back on something in order to understand it better. Antonyms. The opposite of ponder would be words like ignore, to deliberately avoid thinking about something. Overlook, to fail to consider something. Guard, to pay no attention to something. Part of speech, ponder, is a verb, meaning it describes the action of thinking deeply about something. Jeopardize. Now, repeat after me. Jeopardize. Jeopardize. Welcome to English Dictionary Infinity, where we help perfect your pronunciation and expand your vocabulary, one word at a time. Meaning, to jeopardize means to put something in danger or at risk of harm, loss, or failure. For example, if you don't follow the rules of safety, you can jeopardize your well-being. In a sentence, by skipping his study sessions, he might jeopardize his chances of passing the exam. In this case, the person is putting their success at risk by not studying. Let's try another example. The company's decision to ignore environmental regulations could jeopardize their reputation. Synonyms. Here are some words similar to jeopardize: endanger, to put something or someone at risk; threaten, to create a possible risk harm; to place something in danger. Antonyms. The opposite of jeopardize would be words like protect, to keep something safe from harm; safeguard, to make sure something stays safe; secure, to make something safe and free from risk. Part of speech. Jeopardize is a verb, meaning it describes an action, specifically the action of putting something at risk. Infinity. Now, repeat after me. Infinity, infinity, infinity. Welcome to English Dictionary Infinity, where we help you perfect your pronunciation and expand your vocabulary one word at a time. Meaning. Infinity refers to something that is limitless or endless without any boundaries or restrictions. It is often used to describe concepts like time, space, or numbers that go on forever. In math, infinity represents a quantity that is larger than any assignable number. Philosophically, it can also refer to endless possibilities or potential. Think of it like this. Infinity is the idea of something that never ends, like the number of stars in the universe or the limitless opportunities. In a sentence, the stars seem to stretch into infinity when you look up at the night sky. Here, infinity refers to the endless expanse of space. Let's try another example. The concept of infinity can be hard to grasp, especially when thinking about time or space. Now it's your turn. If you understand the word, comment below with your own sentence using infinity. Synonyms. Some related terms for infinity are eternity, an infinite amount of time; limitlessness, the state of having no boundaries or limits. Antonyms. The opposite of infinity would be finiteness, the state of having limits or an end; boundedness, being restricted or confined to certain limits. Part of speech. Infinity is a noun referring to something that is limitless or endless. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, share and subscribe to keep building your vocabulary with us at English Dictionary Infinity. Don't forget to hit the notification bell for more words and pronunciation tips. See you next time.